Hi, welcome to In Bed with Zoe Kors. I'm Zoe. This is my bed. And I want to talk about something today. As we move through the world, we sort of hang our hat on these words of wisdom. We see them on memes on social media all the time. Stuff like, the journey is the destination. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said that. And, all these words of wisdoms with the Dalai Lama and Gandhi. And one of the things that I hear often is that in order to love anybody else, we need to love ourselves first. And, we all know these words and we all think we understand them. They make perfect sense to us, right? And then as we sort of evolve in our own development, all of a sudden we sort of organically start to draw distinctions for ourselves that end up with this sort of epiphany of like those very words of wisdom, as if we've sort of internalized them and have some sort of ability to understand and grasp and grok them at a new level. So this happened to me recently. If any of you know me personally, I have been sort of intentionally single for about 9 years. I've had many relationships, but I have not been willing to commit to kind of one partner and really go deep with any one person. So recently in December, I met somebody that really inspired me to do just that. And it's a great opportunity. It's a really beautiful sort of laboratory to really do my work now. And, we tend to think of relationships as like a fairy tale story, or that it's really about the relationship. And it's never really about the relationship. And the fairy tale doesn't really exist. It's really very much just a different venue to do our own work on ourselves. So here I am in relationship, and it occurs to me that that if I have an area where I don't love myself, where I carry shame, where I've got some self-loathing, or a place that I feel unlovable, right? I believe myself to be unlovable. I am denying my partner the ability to love me in that area, to love that thing about me that I find unlovable. If I hold that core essential belief about myself, then what I'm saying to my partner is, I don't believe you love me because I believe that that part of me is unlovable. And so therefore, like, I deny your love. Like, I'm handing that love right back to you. So this idea that, we want this sort of beautiful relationship. We want somebody to love us. I used to say, I wish that that I could just find a man who would adore me the way my mother does, right? Like unstoppable, unconditional, right? So if I say I want that, and yet I deny his ability to love me unconditionally because I've got my own conditions on my own love for myself, well, then I'm never going to reach that kind of love. I'm never going to. So on the path to like seeing that kind of love unfold in my life, finally, I have caught myself really clinging to this idea in just certain aspects. I mean, this isn't really a global thing. We're down to like the granular sort of, relationship with myself at this point, right? Like we're getting in there in the nitty gritty, because I think I'm fucking fabulous. I really do. I love myself. There's tons I love about myself. But as we peel back the layers and more layers and more layers and more layers, then inevitably we get to the part that really needs healing and loving and nurturing and some kind of reconciliation. And so that's what I want to share with you today. A little personal insight that is really, I'm offering it up. It's an offering to you to maybe take a look at the places in your life where you want to be loved, where you want a man or a woman, a partner to come in and love you and heal you it's not possible until you find a way to really reconcile those parts within yourself first. At least make some headway. At least form a partnership with your lovers so that you can work on those together. That's what I got today. All right. You can check out all my stuff at zoekors.com. You can maybe take a look at my program called The Big Libido. Find your feminine fire. Get down in there. Learn how to love yourself in that way and stoke your fire and become one fucking juicy woman, badass in the world. Have at it. Have a great day. Namaste.